As roofs get older, you need to check for signs of aging of different parts. One of the key factors is looking at pipe boots. When they start right here, this little neoprene ring goes out after a while, and then it starts to tear. It has the weather flexes in Michigan. It's going to want to split on you, and then leaves little holes. So when it rains, the water just falls right down in there. So we'll be replacing this today. All right. Step one, we got to get these nails out, which is going to have to be, start right here. To get this nails out, you got to get the nails out of here to get this shingle out. Because these nails right here go through these shingles on the top. So we have to get this out. Let's come easy. Well, maybe not so. Come on. You gotta be nice and easy on them, though. Got your roof snake? All right, there should be. Oh, there's staples. He's got staples on here, which is okay. But we gotta get that one out. Get these shingles. Get this shingle out. So let's get that thing pried up here. You can see I'm trying to get this nail out, or the staple out right here. So I gotta slide this under and go underneath here to grab this staple out. Once you get the staple out, because it goes in this nails into the shingle right here. That's why I'm getting that one out. I'm not actually trying to take the shingle out, but I gotta get to the nail or the staple. Alright, getting that pried up. Getting it slowly to go. Nice and easy. When's the race? Where are you at? It's gonna be right there. All right, let's get that. Oh my goodness. So right here, whoever did this did not do this correctly. As this thing's falling apart. Didn't take much to do that. They decided to staple it to death right here. Not having full shingles go around. Someone just was not trying to do the best job. That's for sure. But we'll get this fixed and make it look nice. Oh. What the fuck beans? Alright, gotta get all these staples out around here. I'm going to cut this back over here. Yeah, how they're overlapping right here, that's not correct. That's amateur hour. Thank you, good sir. Alright. Alright, now we got the nails out around the boot. We're going to take the boot off. This is in bad condition. Make this look around. I have to trim some of the shingles back again. Let's take that one out right there. Alright.
Tell us about that tool you're using.
This is called a hook blade knife. This helps you cut shingles. Helps you cut around everything. Of course, this is a flat bar. This is a hammer. That's a caulk gun. What I'm going to do is take this ice and water, peel the back off.
Explain what ice and water is.
Ice and water is a barrier that stops ice from coming into your house. But I like to use it around my boot stacks. It gives you more extra protection that I need. I like to lay it over like this, take my hammer around, so I can make the perfect little hole. Nice little tap, so you're not going to be killing this thing. You don't want me breaking the pipe. It's a little hot and sticky out here today. Cut it out. You slide it down right over the pipe. It's okay, it's got a little bit. We'll fix it up here in a second. Alright, it's a little wider. That's okay. We're going to cut it right on back. You want to make sure you don't let this hang over so much, but we do want to cover up our old nail holes. The next boots should be long enough to cover those up too, but we're going to make sure they get extra covered here. Whatever's showing, we'll just cut off at the end. Now we just got to get this to slide up underneath there. Flop your shingles up. Carefully. Try to save some of these. Now see how this covers up and covers up my holes. Like I said, it's going to be a little long. So we're going to slice this back just a little bit. Okay. Now this is the new pipe boot right here. Alright, I'm going to try to get this thing to slide over. I try to make them extra tight because that's how I like doing it. That way I know that seals down really well around that pipe. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good so far. The repairs, I like using these plastic boots because they're more flexible and that's they'll bend a little better. I'm trying to slide these things in. Alright, it's a little bumpy, but we'll cut that back. Take care of that here in a second. Nail some. It's okay to put nails in the front of this, people. Don't leave these flapping. One catches them. It goes up underneath there and water will drip in. It's okay to put some nails in the front of it. We'll caulk these down afterwards to cover it up. Alright, so we had to get another shingle. This is not perfect, but it's going to be close to the color. The other one they had down there was wrong. It looked terrible. So we had to go get some more.
Tell them how you're lining it up. What are you lining it up with?
I'm lining it up from here, where it's cut, underneath there to this point right here. To the next part, the next shingle. This is all temporary, remember that? This person's probably going to have to get the roof done next 3-some years. So this will help them get by until then. Ooh, let's get some more nails in there. put it in there, like so. Take my handy dandy trusty knife here. I'm gonna cut along that side right there. I'm gonna push on it a little bit and get my bend this thing right around that boot there. Make a perfect looking piece. And keep bending it. Keep pushing. Careful what you're doing though. Make sure to cut away from yourself. Don't cut towards yourself. A lot of people slice themselves. Alright. We got that set up right there. Now,
Show us how the shingle looks underneath there.
now it's like this. It's going to butt up here. Our seams are apart. 6 inches apart. So you can get underneath. So the water's going to go down and come right on top of this boot now. Make sure we nail this down correctly. Now you want to nail the shingle lands out here. Don't be nailing right there.
Don't be nailing where?
Right here, next to the boot. You want to go a little high. Water's going to pool up there a little bit right here. So you don't want to put a nail hole right there. We're going to caulk all this down. Make sure it seals correctly. Here in a second. Oops, forgot about that. Make sure you get all the spots you tore up nailed back down. Otherwise, it's going to cause more problems on the next windstorm. And there you go. She has now been replaced. So make sure to caulk your spots back up. Help everything seal down. We broke that seal. Now we got to help it seal back down. You do want to help these seal down too, because they like to get loose when you do this. When you be an older shingle, they don't like to stay together so well. I always like to run a little bead on there and help with my nails, make sure. This makes me feel better. Even this one's going to stick quickly. I still seal it down, because I like to do it that way. I'll put a little bit around the edging here, just because I like to. Just to make sure. Then I caulk my nail heads. I like using clear caulk. I'll use black. Clear works good. Well, you can. I'll see what you're doing. You got a little smear. You just gotta smear it in a little bit with your finger. It's a little nasty, but it's roofing. Things happen. And there you go. That's how you place a boot. Till the next time. The next story we gotta do. But yeah, check out your penetrations on your roof. The boots are definitely the first things to go. These little rubber seals around these things don't last that long. The roof, everything else on the roof will last longer. The shingles will, but the rest of the material, the pop vents, the boots, skylights, they all go out first before the whole roof does. So you always want to get your roof checked out and maintenance each year. Thank you.